Yes. Today we'll discuss about the basics of software testing chapter. In this chapter, we are going to see the contents of humans and errors and how the difference between testing and debugging. We'll see the software quality, correctness, reliability, fundamentals of test process, general principles of testing, and some of the test metrics. First, we'll see the humans and errors. Errors, faults, failures, all these are synonymous the people are using. But actually we'll see that the actual definitions of each term. Errors are the part of our daily life. Humans make errors in their thoughts, actions, and in the products that might result from their actions. Errors occur wherever the humans are involved in taking actions and making decisions. These fundamental facts of human existence make testing an essential activity. Some of the examples in real life which can occur. Example, hearing. Hearing, the error can occur that he has a garage for repairing foreign cars, but it can be heard as he has a garage for repairing falling cars, which is the error. So similarly, there are given some examples with the medicines and music performance, numerical analysis, observation, software, speech, sports, writings. So in one word, we can say that whenever the human being is involved, there is a possibility that errors can occur. So error, faults, failures. We'll see that the terms of all these, the actual definition for all these terms. Errors, erroneous action, human action that produce an incorrect results according to the IEEE 610.12. Fault is also called a defect or internal error. Example for error is it's a wrongly programmed or forgotten code in the application. Failure is a non-fulfillment of a given requirement. That is a discrepancy between the actual results or behavior and expected results or the behavior. Examples of failures are products that are too hard to use or too slow but still fulfill the fundamental requirements. Errors and faults and failures. In this diagram, we can see that the association of error, faults and failures. See, when the programmer by using some specifications, he can write the codes. If the code, after writing the code, we can apply the test data. There it might have the contents. If any errors are there, that can leads to the false. Or if it is producing the output, then observable output which can leads to the observed behavior, that is the actual output are the same, then it can be considered as the product is working. So but if any desired behavior is not produced, then we need to go back to the specifications and correct it. So yes, programmer behavior as desired, then we can stop. No program desired, not behavior as a desire, the failure has occurred, then we need to redo the programming. Testing and debugging. Okay, now we'll see, is there any difference between these two terms? Testing and debugging are the same. What do you think? Yes, from our observations, there is a difference between testing and debugging. These two terms cannot be used as a synonymous. Testing is the process of determining if the program has an error. When the testing reveals an error, the process used to determine the cause of this error and to remove it is known as a debugging. So there are the differences we can see between the testing and debugging. The goals of testing is to detect errors. The goals of debugging is to detect errors and correct them. testing, it is initiated with known conditions, but in debugging, the output